Ralf Little, 42, has opened up about difficulties he faces when at home with his fiancée's mother. The star spoke up about his home life speaking on the 2 Pints with Will and Ralf podcast featuring guest Dara O'Brien. Ralf is engaged to American playwright Lindsay Fiorentino, and the star spoke up about little spats with his future mother-in-law. Talking to comedian Dara O'Brien and his co-host Will Mellor about Irish influence on culture and language, the actor spoke about his own experience of cultural influences. The trio were discussing differences between Italians and Italian Americans when the story came up. Ralf insisted they were 2 entirely different cultures with separate norms. He continued on towards an anecdote about his own experience with the Italian-American dialect. Italian Americans do this really weird thing with foods, he said. He clarified, Italian foods that Italian Americans have now. Even Italian cuisine and Italian American cuisine, there isn't that much resemblance. He then went on to describe the accent barrier which ticked him off. The podcast host explained, they drop the vowels off foods in the most unnecessary and weird ways. Ralf then said as an example, imitating the accent, do you want some prosciutto? They will say prosciutto instead of prosciutta. Don't miss. He referred to shows like The Sopranos as having influenced the American language. I said to Lindsay's family, who aren't Italian Americans, but that's how Americans now talk, he said. You want me to make that with some mozzarella? Lindsay's mum will say. I'll go, I'm sorry Margie, can you please mozzarella and prosciutto? He said that his mother-in-law retorted with some frustration, claiming she wouldn't stop pronouncing it that way as that's how Italians pronounce it. Angrily, he vented, no they don't, as Dara and Will chuckled. He added, so yeah, it's full of tension in my house. 2 Pints with Will and Ralf is a throwback for fans of the TV show, 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, where the pair talk to each other and frequently invite guests on.